After a brief break from Hillsbrad at the end of last episode, it was time to head back there to cleanse the Alliance filth for good. A few days since I played. Good thing I'm playing a shaman because I don't actually need to know how to play the game when I'm a shaman. I just press shock sometimes. Press shock and hope Wind Fury procs. That is all. Hopefully though I get these turtle meats. Like, I've been quite unlucky. I did all of Shimmering Flats, which, you know, made me kill about 20 or so turtles. And I did not finish the quest. I had a pet turtle once. Whenever you go to feed a turtle, even if it's your pet, it will try to eat your fingers. At least that's what happened with mine. You know, you put your finger in where they're at to give them some food. You know, put your hand in there and they're just like, give me them fingers. I remember when I fought these on my rogue, and I stealthed into them and came out of stealth. I was going to open and then I was discovered and I was like, oh. But luckily I was fully world buffed and big. Plus rogues are like really strong in open world PvE. 2,000? Let's just get it first time. I don't know if these guys heal themselves, but see. Wee shells. Most of this is going to be kiting. But you know, I don't want to take too much damage. I just need to get the sword first try. Maybe I should turn on my swing timer for this character. I didn't get the sword. I don't really want to fight the riflemen. Give it a try. See how much they actually do. Yeah, they actually do hit harder than their rifle. So maybe it's better to have them ranged. Hey, if I can do that every now and then, the piercing shot. It reduces armor, I believe. Getting some nice Wind Fury procs though. And like weave it into melee just enough that they stop firing. Where's this damn sword? You know, the more I play an orc, I understand now. There was a guy in my vanilla guild. His name was Ugro. He was a really good rogue. He didn't talk at all. He just rocked up to raid and just pumped damage every time. But I understand his name now because every time like Ugro does like an exerting attack, he'll say Grrr. Ah. Like obviously my really good friends that I've played with throughout the years I remember, but I think I remember pretty much all the names of the people that I raided with in Vanilla WoW, even the ones that didn't really talk or anything, or weren't part of it for that long. Even the people that came in to raid like 2 times, stole some loot and then dipped. I remember those names. I haven't really had to deal with much ninja looting in my WoW stuff. There was a time where I did a little bit of ninja looting during Vault of Archivon and Wrath of the Lich King. Because, you know, I was an elitist and I thought I was better than a lot of people. Now, I know that I was and still am better than a lot of people that play video games. I just play video games my whole life. But I'm not going to be an elitist about it anymore, I don't give a fuck. But in Wrath of the Lich King, it's 15 years ago right now. Times change. I feel like everyone had their ninja loot phase. Like, I deserve this more than that other person because I destroyed him on the meters, or he's just bad at doing mechanics or stuff like that, you know? Right now, though, I couldn't care less about loot. Like, when I get a new piece of loot, it's awesome. Like, Corpse Maker would have been amazing to get. I know it, because the DPS would have gone crazy, but after complaining about it for like an hour or so, it's whatever. The worst thing about that was that the guy was a warrior still. Not that he won the role, that he was a warrior. But it is what it is, it's part of the game. It makes my journey to level 60 on Ugro much harder. But I think that might be more fun to watch anyway. Although having a Corpse Maker would be pretty fun to watch. Imagine the crits that I'd be getting right now. Holy. Yay! Did it. Now. Humbert Sword. I could grab these. But I think I'll get the chest. I will actually wear this chest. I'm going to lose 40 health, but gain 10 attack power. Remember. So, it's worth it, isn't it, Ugro? Hell yeah. And in this. Don't think I'm ever actually going to have cooking. Like, I picked cooking up. But honestly, don't feel like leveling it. So, now let's head over to the other side of Hillsbrad and do these quests. These quests are a bit tough. I may need to retreat from them, but we'll give them a try. Did I watch this guy? Yeah, he might get Terra Mill Death Guarded. He was just looking at the vendor. I was hoping he was gonna... Like I said, Ugro is a patriot of the Horde. If he sees a human PvP flagged, he might just have to fight. That would be good content for hardcore, honestly, killing someone. I feel like it would make for an interesting YouTube comment section, because there's a lot of people that would probably be angry about it, and there's a lot of people that would be like, hell yeah. These mobs are the #1 most deadly enemy in Alterac Mountain. Let me show you why. If he actually does it. He's not gonna do it. I'm sure one of them will. I've had a lot of experience with these mobs, so I doubt I die to them. Hopefully. Probably have to fight 2 at some point. Yeah, right here. They do that thing, and it's just like a reflect. You just don't hit them. That's why they're the #1 most deadly mob in Alterac Mountains. These guys are pretty tough too, like they summon some those things, spirits of old. They can be quite the pain in the ass sometimes. Honestly, this whole camp is a bit of a death trap. If you have no freaking idea what's going on in this video game, pretty good chance you just die. I think if you're a new player playing hardcore, you definitely have a little bit more like interesting content if you're making videos about it, but when you're knowledgeable, you can at least like impart that knowledge onto other people that might be watching. You definitely have a bit more struggles with dying when you're knowledgeable about the game. So I think some of my videos, like, I find them boring because it's like, oh, I'm just doing what I should be doing instead of making a really bad decision. Hi, Chief Winterfall. But I still was knowledgeable about High Chief Winterfall, even though it was a bad decision. Still knew what to expect, right? I made some questionable choices, like not sapping one of the mobs and stuff like that. Is the other guy in this camp? Yes. There are 3 in this and 1 over there, I believe. I just wind furied myself. See, that's what gets people though. See how much damage I did to myself with that wind fury proc? Like, it still does damage to the mob, so it's really hard to tell. If you're a new player, like, you'll just be hitting the mob and then suddenly you die. It's like, wait, what? Just a reflect shield, but it still also does damage to the mob, so it's hard to tell when you... I can't remember if she pulls with him. I know you can pull her solo, but I can't remember, like... if she pulls with him, so I'm just gonna kill her. Better to get her out of the way than, you know, worry about it. Plus, she drops a... maybe not a quest. The research journal. Thought it was a quest for a second. It's been a while since I've been Horde. I don't know what she was doing with this guy, but kinda weird if you ask me, that they're hanging out up here. Alright, we need 2 more worn stone tokens. We can leave. Nearly 20 pages, mate.
And you are
big.
Beware.
Now we get the braces and the patrols. The fact that all these mobs are walking together is kind of bit rude. Hey, well, apparently I only had to kill 2 mobs to get it, so I'll take that. It's good RNG, probably. So let's hand it in, and then we'll head down, head back to Ugro and grab world buffs,